Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Expedition 33. We are, I guess, at a campsite where we've recently just made it to the overworld and have now camped for the night. In camps you can rest and converse with your party members. I think we figured that out already. Didn't we already talk to Lune? Probably. So yeah, we're chilling here. We found a message at the indigo tree, I think it was, which is supposed to be our rendezvous point. And rather than waiting there, we sort of forced Luna's hand into following us to try and find Maelle, who we think is up ahead.
The main continent. Hard to believe we're finally here.
Yeah.
Good night, Gustav.
Okay, what a conversation. Yeah, but I guess we're ready to head out. Before we do, though, a thought that I had. Part of me wants to turn down the difficulty. I'm still having a hard time hearing the timing or seeing the timing for the dodges. And that's a key part of the combat. And I don't want to keep taking huge damage or dying. So I figure I can turn down the difficulty briefly. Hopefully. And once I start figuring out what the cues are that I'm supposed to be hearing or seeing, then maybe when I'm more confident, we can turn it back up to normal difficulty. That's my thought. I did also download a mod that just adjusts the audio files to bring out the audio cues. So maybe that will also help. It doesn't change the timing at all. It just makes it more obvious. So we'll see. But for now, let's go to sleep so that we can head back out. And here we are. So I guess we are trying to get to there, I assume. The flying waters, just dead ahead. Well, I could keep battling stuff. You are not an enemy. Weird. Okay. Strange bridge. And there is loot to be found. So there's something to be said for wandering around and seeing what I can find before just rushing to where we're supposed to go. Oh, this is a weird looking area. Well, we're clearly still on land, but it kind of also looks underwater. Huh. I think I'm just gonna head on in. There's probably more random exploring that I could do in this main overworld, but it looks like we're gonna be heading back here multiple times in the future. The flying waters. Yeah, you can change the difficulty mode at any time in settings. Thank you. I am aware. We'll go back to Luna. Not that it really makes any difference. That's so weird.
'68. Elodie's expedition.
You know the commanders of every expedition.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm. Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. The storm, at least.
All right, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Maelle must be close by.
So the expedition shouldn't... Generally, everyone who goes on the expeditions, it's their last year, is my understanding, but surely You know, Expedition 68 wasn't a bunch of 68-year-old people. And Expedition, 98 wasn't 98-year-old people. So it's odd. At some point, they must have made that decision to encourage people on their last year, but early on, it must have just been people choosing to go who still had plenty of time left. What are you? Paint cage. Paint cages contain rare loot. To unlock the cage, find its 3 locks and shoot them. Alright. If it's shoot, then it's probably something we can't reach from the ground. Hopefully it's not a time limit thing.
We can use that.
Chroma Elixir Shard. +1 Chroma Elixir. Nice. Yeah, this is a very cool looking place. Whoa. Just the people who are just stuck in the environment. Like, people dead on the ground makes total sense. But the people who are, like, merged into objects or the ground is just weird to me.
An advantage.
What causes that?
Wait. Nevron. Looks like a different species.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Maelle.
First strike. I don't think you have a weak point. At least nothing obvious like the other enemies we've fought so far. I mean, maybe your mask. No. Alright, you did not take tons of damage. So, people here are probably water-based, probably? So I would guess lightning, maybe ice, is what we want to aim for. But probably lightning, which she doesn't have at the moment.
Ice. Shatter.
Got 2 of the dodges.
Let us stain them.
Nope, not using items. Attack and then immolation. And I'm almost certain fire is not going to be good. So that's a Nevron. We've heard the term. And I suppose some of the enemies we fought, maybe those were Nevrons. They didn't specifically call them out. Right, there's no map. Because I'm sure I've been missing stuff. As I've just sort of wandered about. That's probably the way I'm supposed to go. So what do we have over here? Oh, hi there, friends. I'm way too early on those.
Ice. Shatter.
There you go. We're actually getting pretty close to having the overcharge we need. So maybe just attack.
Get ready.
Oh, did not realize you were getting a turn. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Hey, it's the first time I've managed to catch you live. Is this a blind run? This is a blind run. Glad you could be here. We are ready for overcharge.
For those who come off.
Oh, too early. And too late. Good enough?
Nice.
New Pictos, marking shot. Alright. I think all of our Pictos are fully figured out. What is marking shots going to be? %20 chance to apply mark on free aim shots. Gives them a bonus to speed and crit. Sure. Then I could still have him lock in. Set of your Luminos. I could give him burning shots if I felt the need to still have it. Which isn't bad. Burn seems quite nice. Yeah, I wish there was a map that I could see where I've missed exploring.
Those mines. Be careful.
You didn't even attack me, but you got to go first? I don't know about that. Okay. Nope. Feels like I'm just guessing on the timing. I'll figure it out, but new enemies are not great. Oh, you're a flying enemy. Of course you are.
Is flowing.
Guessing weak point? Good. Okay. Makes sense. I hope that counts as me getting the hit. Oh, you're marked. Nice. Ooh, and got the hit. Nice. Chroma Catalyst. Again, it talks about upgrading weapons, but
That will help.
we have not yet unlocked the ability to do so. Which I assume it's going to be soon, because we've been getting items for weapon upgrades for ages now.
Ice. Shatter.
Oh, okay. 2 attacks. Sure. Actually, I've got lots of AP. Okay. Path over there. Okay, this is just an area to grab stuff.
You can use that.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, come on. Okay, it's fine.
Brace yourselves.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Probably. Lumina learned marking shots. Excellent. Might be nice to give that Lumina to her as well. If possible. What is your Lumina limit? Oh, you've got 4 more points. And marking shots is... Yes, 3. We're good.
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
But it could be Maelle, or it could be a trap. Alright, we got a level, so we could upgrade attributes. From brief reading I was doing online, people do recommend putting points into the stats that are marked as your weapons stats, primarily. Each character is different, but also whenever you change weapons, then it no longer applies because they may not be the same. But it's supposed to help. So I don't know. So rather than just going for the same... I don't know. Some random I've been choosing. Should I focus on the ones that their weapons say are good? I'll give it a shot. There is ways to reset attributes. So, what's the worst that could happen? And then for you, that means you want to focus a bit more on might and agility. Specifically, if we assume C is higher rated than D, then you want to focus on agility more? Why not? I don't know. Then you've got 2 points to spend. Deals medium single target damage, 3 hits, uses weapon element. Heals self by 20% if target burns. I think you do currently have a weapon that does burn, maybe? No, you've got a sword weapon. You've got a gun that sometimes burns. I mean, I might as well give that to you. I don't really feel like waiting all the way to 6 points for our next thing. Yeah, so if she sets someone on fire, then he heals from using that. I think that's... like, if they're already on fire. That's what it's saying. Let's buy you a skill. So you've got 2 points as well. Deals medium fire to all enemies. It's an okay. Low single target lightning. I was thinking that we could use lightning, but then we ran across an enemy who uses lightning themselves, so I don't know. Healing skill. An earth skill that can break. I'm gonna go for the lightning. Oh, I guess you have Thunderfall. I forgot. You had a lightning. I just don't see it because it's on the alternate page when you open up skills, and I'd forgotten about it. Is there something hiding back here? No. Those plants are just glowing. Alright. Obviously, I still want to look around before we actually go into the hut.
Interesting.
But I think that's everything.
Look, there's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go.
The eye roll there.
Someone lives here.
Okay. Some sort of portal. Someone was watching.
Where are we? This is...
Maelle!
The manor. Well, we just got to one of these, so nothing new to do there. That's just weird lighting effects. Locked doors. I think it wants me to go down that hallway, so let's try everywhere else first. Frame is empty. So it is. Can we look at all... No. I was gonna say, can we actually look at all these paintings and have them tell us about them? But no, it's just one empty painting that specifically has a note about it. Alright, this manor is huge. Oh, missed a door that is obviously locked. Is that Maelle? Kind of looks like it, so let's hold off and go everywhere else first. I didn't think this was where it was telling me to go. But yeah, that other room looked like it had red-haired girl. It's kind of cruel to Gustav to see her in there and then immediately wander off to go explore elsewhere. Man, this place is huge. Fancy. Compared to everywhere else that's just been rough ground. And that is not even a real door. We can't even try and click on it. Okay. So yeah, there's nothing we can really interact with besides the obviously one open door.
Maelle?
Gustav? Are you real? Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here with
Okay.
He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
I wouldn't immediately trust a guy that looked like that. He is missing a face. Okay, she has joined our party. Seems.
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
Someone unknown left a message, and it wasn't your faceless friend? The curator.
Again. We just trained earlier.
Alright, but this time I have backup. Huh. Can she understand him?
Alright. But this time I have backup.
Or is she just pretending? Like guessing at vague ideas of what he might be saying. Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. These attacks can't be parried or dodged. How do you jump? Oh, A. Alright, so we've got a new type of attack. Jump counter. After a jump, you can trigger a jump counter attack. Right trigger. Sure. I'll try shooting you in the face and see if it's a weak point. Not surprisingly, it's not. So yeah, you have these ones that I kind of forgot existed.
Ice shatter.
Nice slow effect. Maelle's stance. Maelle's skills change her battle stance. Defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP per parry or dodge. Offensive stance deals more damage but takes increased damage. And Virtuose stance deals a lot more damage. Switching to a new stance also provides Maelle with 1 AP. Switches between stances without interruption to maximize her skill's effects. Sure. Currently, she's stanceless. Maelle's starting skills are Offense Switch, Spark, and Per se. I don't know. Offensive Switch switches to offensive, makes sense. Spark and that one to defense. Use Offensive Switch to switch to an offensive switch. An offensive stance. Deals low single target damage and applies defenseless for 3 turns. Defenseless is a debuff that increases by 25% the damage received by the character. Makes sense. Alright, excellent. Alright, you have no AP basically, so just attack.
Finesse and grace.
Maelle is an offensive stance, deals more damage but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, Maelle will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Cast a skill that switches Maelle to a defensive stance. Alright. An offensive stance, Spark has an additional effect. It applies more burn. More burn stacks to its target, increasing the burn damage it receives. After casting Spark, Maelle will switch to defense. The other one, medium physical damage. Mark increased the damage. So if they were marked, it would do more damage. Takes 5 AP. Okay. Spark it is. Whoa. Okay, those are crazy timings. I can do a marking shot, but Maelle goes way later. So we'll just use that since you're taking additional damage. Just a normal attack, it's fine. Goodbye. So Maelle's only level 5. Although possibly she has the experience to level up. We just have to go to the flag.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
Okay, so she can't fully understand him. Kiradar is left. Perhaps he will join you at the camp. Yeah, okay. She's got 15 points available. And wants to focus entirely on might and vitality. Does she have a different weapon? I guess is a question. No, so we've just got the one weapon she already has, which is level 2. No one's currently using burning shots, so I guess I can give that to you. Let's level her up and buy skills. Maybe do the skills first, and I can get a better idea of what to do with her. Maybe. Only 3 points available. So maybe not. Yeah, so you've got offensive switch, spark, and per se. So this one requires you to be in virtuose. No, it switches you to virtuous stance if the target is burning. Right, they don't require you to be in a stance. They give bonuses sometimes if you're in a stance, and the one they're showing is what stance it's going to push you into. So this would get you into virtuous stance, rather, if they're burning. Low single target physical damage. Regains AP. Applies shell, reducing damage taken up to 3 allies for 3 turns. That's not bad. Or engagement. Deals low single target fire damage, 1 target. Or one hit, target becomes weak to fire damage for 2 turns. Yeah, she's got a very different style. A lot of her stuff is adding various effects to enemies that the rest of the party can play off of, it seems. What are these locked ones that are just sort of off by themselves? Weak to fire could be very useful for the current party, but getting back more AP and defensive buffs are probably also going to be good. So we'll start there. Oh, never mind. You already assigned them. That didn't really answer my question of what to do with your attributes, so I'll give you a decent base everywhere. Maybe then focus on the ones it's recommending. Ish. Sure. Should we leave now? I suppose so. We don't really have a goal at the moment. Our goal was to get here and find
Go
her.
to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Noko's usually here. I wonder where...
Noko.
Is that a gestural?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Noko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Noko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the Esquier exist too. Are there more gestrals like you? I'd love to meet them.
Noko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
The Paintress? Oh, gonna cruise the marina. Go slow. I don't know, Gariba.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Broomhead. Burn, insulté. Bello. Gratuito, radio. Termino un santo sanctuary. Arboroso battle. Gonna say.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Gestrels.